welcome to the Well of Being. This is Melissa, intuitive healer, guide, and channel. I wanted to be here today in this space within the Well of Being by these two pieces of art. So this beautiful sculpture, Breakthrough by Paige Bradley, and this beautiful painting of Kali that was done by my friend Lily Kessler. And it's no accident the way that they're positioned, they're mere reflections of each other. So a little open sharing for myself. The past few days have been really intense. I've been speaking into this intensity coming for us, this final pressure, really encouraging us to open up to a higher place of alignment. And I know, anytime that I tune into these things, and especially when I choose to share them openly, it's like the universe just accelerates this energy for myself, the processing for myself. So on Thanksgiving, I had a huge awareness in my life of something that's been blocked for a long time. I've had glimpses of it. It's pretty big and enmeshed in my life that I've wanted to shift and change, and I've spoken into it and made some kind of micro changes. But it's clear that on the inside, I've just been like, WTF. It is time for massive changes here. And honestly, the Thanksgiving, when I had this aha moment, I have so much gratitude that it was on that day because it just sent me into this deep dive of feeling a lot of emotions around it that I hadn't been allowing myself to feel. A lot of resistance, anger, frustration, and deep, deep, deep sadness. And it really ended up being for myself the 48 hours was really intense of the emotional processing. The next day felt like I was encased in a brick building around myself. And it just felt like there was no way that I could work my way out of it. I had to be in it. I had to really just deepen into all the emotions that I was feeling and just allow them to be and not judge them, because they just had been so unmet and unfelt. So that second day really was just, honestly, was very low energy. I could barely move my body. It was hard to, speak or do anything, barely get out of bed, but just be in the depths of everything I was feeling. And then I moved into a place where the anger wanted an expression. And the clarity around the expression was like, oh my gosh, I am so pissed at how I've created this for myself. So that was another layer. It's really intense, accelerated processing of, just my own self-awareness of wow, you created this for yourself. You've built this around yourself. You've got yourself stuck in this position. And I had to just be in it. And after the 2 days of that really intense emotional processing, by the third day, so this would have been Saturday, I started to feel okay, a little bit lighter. So, the feeling that started to open up then, and is continuing to open, was what was blocking me emotionally was literally this wall that was around my heart, because I wasn't allowing myself to feel things, and it was really blocking me from being able to deeply, authentically connect into my reality, because I was blocking what I was really feeling, because I wasn't feeling like it was okay to feel what I was feeling. So these two beautiful beings, I wanted them here to support me, because I feel like I am all of that. We are all of that. And at different phases and stages of our process, we dive into different ways of being. And it's so important. I have them together as these reflections, because it is truly the oneness of who we are. You can't have one without the other. It's humanness, guys. It's humanness that we have these experiences and we go through these processes. And the more that you open up spiritually, like I have chosen to do, And the more you say to the world, like, yeah, I want this. You say to the universe, I want this, and speak openly into it. It doesn't have to be across YouTube. The more you're going to have these intense experiences right now, because the universe is like, good, because we need you. We need you to move through this. We need you to break through, because like literally, this whole beautiful process that we're in of the ascension process, as I know I've spoken into, is it's not just about it being here for us, but we are literally part of the process. So our processing is being nudged and pushed to catch up so that we can accelerate the whole ascension expansion, because it's oneness, it's connected. This is a little bit of what came out on Thanksgiving before I took my deep dive emotionally. So, the Kali being that energy of like, you got to get into this. I mean, intense. It's going to be intense, and you've got to face it, and you got to take it head on, and you've got this. You've got this. And the energy of Kali and diving deep into, our truth and the emotional experiences around our truth allow us to have these expansive breakthroughs. And, my feeling is that we're going to be doing a lot of this, because that feels like this was me for 48 hours, and then this has been me the past 48 hours. It's like, if we were to look at this process, and it's like, okay. Now, the beauty of it is, of course, that the more that we do this, the more quickly we're able to dive in and just honor. But it is very much part of what we are in right now, folks. Especially right now, as I've spoken into in so many ways, it feels like we're in this like pressure cooker of energetic support that's really pushing us to wake up to these things that we may have in our lives in different ways that are asking to be seen, that are asking to be shifted, that are asking to be broken through. So being where I'm at right now, embodying both of these energies within me, I just want to dive in and see who, what energy frequency wants to come through, just to activate and support us with where we're at right now. Se ta roto ke ata oto oyataka. Se ta ta roto ko oi ai. Precious beings, precious beings. The pressure you are experiencing is the pressure that creates the breakthrough, the pressure that transforms the carbon into the diamond, that allows the crystal to materialize, the crystalline being of light that you are. This intense process that you are in has a purpose. And you are being supported. You are being supported. Do not be afraid to dive in deep. Do not be afraid to dive in deep. Know that you are energetically supported, and you won't get stuck there. You won't get stuck there. You won't get stuck there. There are beings of light all around you, both invisible and visible, that are guiding you and supporting you through this process, holding you tenderly through this process. We honor you, for we know it takes great courage. We know it takes great courage to face these energies that have been stuck within you, that are being unearthed, that need to be seen, that need to be felt, that need to be cleared, so more of your true self can shine through. More of your true self can shine through. For that's truly what this ascension process is all about. It's about this earth shining its true self with even more clarity. You beings of light shining yourself with even more clarity, clearing the density, clearing the falsehoods, clearing the lies, clearing the lies. This was the experience that Melissa had, that she had been telling herself lies upon lies upon lies about her way of relating, about what was allowed. And she had to face the truth that she was the one perpetuating the lie, even if it was something she was taught over many lifetimes across space and time. She had to face that truth. That face-to-face facing of the truth is an important part of this process. Recognizing the depths of your power to create this new ascension process for yourself, this new heaven on earth that requires you to fully see the truth, to fully recognize the truth, to fully align to the truth and allow the truth to shine through, so much so that it breaks through these barriers and breaks through these walls. And this is also what we speak about when we speak about the support. You yourself are the highest level of support. The more that you align to your highest self, your intuition, your inner guidance, that light is so strong right now. It is always strong, but now more than ever, because it wants to align to this whole beautiful process of ascension and expansion and the new earth. It wants so strongly to do that it is shining, 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 and trying to find a way to break through your walls and your barriers and your boundaries and the places where you have shut the door to even seeing that the light is there. He chu o ko ro yi ke. De akaro ukoya akaro ukoro ukoya kai. Tancha ahurtuk oi. Tantai joya karo huai. Another piece of this process is the openness. So much of us, especially those who have been on a spiritual journey, feel like they must hide these aspects of the process and only shine the light. But that is a falsehood. That is a lie. That is a falsehood. That is a lie. Being authentic means shining all of you authentically. Shining all of you authentically. We encourage you to share openly with those that you trust, those that you know can hold this truth. Share your truth. We encourage you to seek out support externally from those that you know can support you in this process, for we know it is intense. As much as you are guiding the process from within and you are supported by the divine, all levels of support are needed right now due to the intensity of this experience. Openly sharing is also important because there are so many who are hiding within their own barriers, within their own walls, within their own blocks, because they don't even recognize that the light is possible. They don't even recognize that the light is possible. They see so many shining lights, and they don't see that they too had to experience these intensities in their process to get to that place. They don't hear about the experience that they went through to get to that place. openly sharing is important for activating this gift within all of humanity. For in truth, all of humanity is being guided to break through right now, to shine their light through. We encourage you to dive in and reach out for support as you are guided to. There will be times where you are deeply, deeply, deeply within, and there will be times where you need to be held. And perhaps there are not even words, you just need to be held. We close this offering with an energy that offers you that feeling of being held. Santiago Koro Hai Sanjara Hea Sanjara Hua Sanjara La Hawalahea halawahahe. Hawalahela haleha wahala hawahai. Hawalahela la wahala hawahai. Hela wahawahalea. Hela la walaya. Blessings. If you are seeking one-on-one support, I have offerings through Well-Being to help you through your own process of opening and breaking through. There are many beautiful resources out there as well that may resonate with you to support you during this intense time. Thank you.